Yo, what up, 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 what up? But look, for real, check this out, man. I came across some interesting news or interesting article, interesting statistic, whatever you want to call it. And it got something to do with goals. Well, not something to do, it got everything to do with goals. And I came across something that blew my mind. I heard somebody else on YouTube say it. I was watching another YouTube video. I'm not gonna lie. And they said it, and I was like, man, that can't be right. That's crazy. But then I looked it up, and I was like, yo, that is crazy. So the survey statistics says, y'all know how these statistics go. It said that 3% of Americans have written down their goals. And it said less than 1% review and rewrite those goals on a daily basis. That's a small number. And if we're equating goals to success, that's super small. And it got me thinking, like, man, I gotta step my game up, because honestly, I don't review and rewrite my goals every day. I honestly don't. I'm not gonna sit here and lie on this camera like I do. But like while I've been on this semen retention journey, I have been looking and finding new ways that's gonna help me to advance. Speedy but naturally. And I came across that. I was watching a YouTube video about I don't know, it was something dealing with spirituality, and that came up in the subject. And shout out to all it's a lot of information here on YouTube. It's a lot of people out here that put out some good bomb content that y'all can learn from. Not just on semen retention. I'm talking about in general. Like, I can weed out the real from the fake. I can weed out who putting on. I can see who really out here attempting to provide value and good content. That's what I'm working towards. So if you find this channel valuable, I really do appreciate that. But it had me thinking, like, I have written down my goals, but I think I just written them down just on the surface, just to say, oh yeah, I wrote my goals down. But they had me thinking, like, rewriting my goals and reviewing them on a daily, that's a lot of work. It says less than 1% that actually do that. And that is probably why, what they say, I don't know the actual percentage, but that's probably why like 1% or 2% of the people make most of the world's money. So the other 90% or 90 some percent people, they definitely not goal oriented. And then I read the article, it went further into it. And it was talking about that people just don't take things serious. And when they take things serious, that's when they'll start jotting down the goals. And it also stated that a lot of us, and I know I wasn't, a lot of us wasn't raised on setting goals. Like, we didn't come from a family that said, hey, you have to set goals and reach them. And I wasn't that. I learned about goals later on in life. You hear about it growing up, but you're like, man, okay, what's the most important thing about a goal? Like, why is that so important? I learned that the hard way. But then, the article also stated the fear of rejection, the fear of failure. But one thing that stood out to me about why people don't set goals is because they just don't take themselves or what they want to do serious. And that is true. So it had me thinking, like, I gotta implement that. So today, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna get me 3 different notebooks. I'm gonna get one notebook for my daily goals, another notebook for my short-term goals, and another notebook for my long-term goals. And me personally, I have to separate these into different notebooks, because if I put all of that in one notebook, I drive myself crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the type of person, I gotta have things separated, like, to the T for me to get it. Like, I'm really not a multitasker. And I'm fine with that. You feel me? I'm fine with not being, I'm not a jack of all trades. I'm the type of person that'll learn one thing and master it, and then I'll move on to something. So, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a habit of writing my goals down every day, but I see that I have to do that because that'll instantly put me into that 1 percentile. And I guarantee you the 1%, or it says less than 1% of people that rewrite and review their goals on a daily basis. I guarantee you those are the successful people. I'm not talking about just celebrities. I'm just talking about, success in general, or a certain type of success. Because I'm pretty sure people watching, I'm pretty sure y'all have written down your goals. But I don't know. I can't speak for nobody else, but I know I haven't. I haven't even reviewed my goals on the daily, yet alone rewrite them. And I'm just being honest with myself, and that was like a wake up call, because I can't say I don't have the time for it now, because look, I make time to make these videos, I make time to get on my phone, I make time for everything else, and I'm pretty sure you do too. So it's not the matter of having time, it's just a matter of doing it. So just think, if you instantly start writing your goals down every day, rewriting them, and critiquing them, you immediately enter that 1% realm. And once you know you mentally in that 1% realm, you will start to carry yourself a certain way. I feel it already. The fact that I know that, I was like, man, it just instantly had me thinking a certain way, like, okay. Because now I know I'm going to be in the mindset of waking up, like, okay, what goal do I want to set for the day? Okay, it might be something simple. I might write down, okay, a daily goal. I want to do either 100 to 200 push-ups. You feel me? I want to meditate for 30 minutes to an hour. Even though mentally I know I wake up and I do these things, but I want to write them down, because that's part of my daily goals. And my short-term goals, I won't get into that right now. Long-term, I won't get into that. And goals are really important, because I was talking to somebody. They actually came up to me. Like, they was like, yo, I feel your vibe. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. Person just came up to me talking off of them feeling my vibe. And, he asked me what I was doing. And lately, if a person asks me what I've been doing, I just like, I'm working on this YouTube channel, yada, yada, yada. And since it was a dude, I told him what the channel was about. Like, yeah, it's like a semen retention, teaching, or talking about transmuting sexual energy. And he was like, oh, okay, dope. Send me the link. I want to subscribe and check it out. But one thing that stood out, when he asked me, he was like, so what's the goal for your channel? And I kind of got stuck. I mean, I answered it, but on the inside, I was like, dang, that is a good question. I mean, I know mentally what kind of goal I want, but I haven't written it down. Because this YouTube platform is powerful. You feel me? We can all learn from each other. We all learn from each other. So that's why sometimes I talk about semen retention. Sometimes it's motivating. And I got a vision for this channel. It's not just solely semen retention. I thought it was at first. That's why I changed the name. So goals are important. I know goals are important, but I wasn't at that level as far as writing them down on a daily, reviewing them on a daily. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't. And I'm not talking about no vision board, no whiteboard. I'm talking about actual notebook, pen to paper. So I don't know how many of you are out there writing your goals down, but hey, man, let's get on that. Like, if you already on it, man, shout out to you. But man, I can honestly see that, like, because all the people that I know will be around. I'm not judging, but I don't think they write their goals down on the daily. But I want to be in that 1%. I don't want to be what a majority is. So let's write these goals down, people, man. I'm talking about on the daily, and it's gonna be hard. because it's a habit that I have to build. So I'm ready. Like I said, I'm gonna go get my 3 notebooks today, and shoot, I'm starting today. You feel me? And every day from here on out, I'm gonna work on writing them down every day and review them every day, because I know how it is when it's time to build habits. Your subconscious is gonna start rejecting it and telling you that, oh no, you can skip a day. Like today, this morning, I listened to a binaural beat. It's a theta wave, and it's a money meditation. I'm not gonna lie, and it's 2 hours long. So like I wake up in the morning and I put my headphones in and I just lay back down. I let it play for the 2 hours. But this morning I was like, nah, I'll wait. I was like, nah, man, I need to break that habit. Let me go and put my headphones in and just let it play, even if I fall back asleep. The fact that I know I did it and I'm working on breaking certain habits. So this is a new habit that I want to implement, writing my goals down daily. That's the key, daily. It's crazy because even if I don't write them daily, just to be in the 3% is still good, because 3% of Americans have written their goals down. 3! And we wonder why we ain't successful. Because we don't know what we want. Do you honestly know what you want? Ask yourself that, and you might be like, dang, yo, I ain't writing my goals down. You may know what you want mentally, but have you written on paper? Do you look at this every day? And for me, the question is no. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. But guess what? I'm going to start. And that's all that matters, a start. 1 foot forward, you feel me? And the next foot after that. And you just keep moving forward. So I just thought I'd chime in and talk to y'all about these goals, man. I don't know what your goals are. You don't have to tell the world. They're between you and you. So y'all get out here and be great, man. And let's reach these goals, bro. Let's reach them for real, because that's what it's all about. Betterment, advancement, man. Let's join this 1%, less than 1% group, and watch we all reach success. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching this. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Keep the positivity coming, man. I appreciate every single last one of y'all, man. And I hope y'all enjoying this channel. And thank y'all for watching me grow. And I want to see y'all grow, man. Peace.